Hi, I am Faye, and in this video I would like to show you some tools that you may find useful while playing Diablo 4. Right now you can find on the internet already couple different skill tree calculators and build planners, but some of them are better, some of them are worse. And let's start with some that I think that right now are absolutely the best. At first, let's talk about the build planner that you can find at d4builds.gg. So this build planner not only has skill tree calculator and paragon calculator, but also has this simulator that lets you assign legendary powers and gear to any gear slot you want. This site also allows you to save your skills here, choose gems that you want to have in your weapons, armors, and jewelry, assign technique or the specializations that you want to use. Also, you can save your builds and share them with other players. And this build planner in particular, I think has very nice and readable interface. I really like this about it. You can register and log in on it using your Google account. What's more, you can find here meta builds created already by other players. And this site also has its own interactive map, but I will say a little more about interactive maps later. So next one is a build planner created by a guy named Lotric. So this one has much simpler interface, but I think many of you will like that. So here we have skill tree calculator, paragon boards, and all of those other stuff. One thing that this planner misses is gear simulation. You cannot choose powers and gear that you would wanna put in any slot. There's also Diablo 4 planner.app, but this one is still in beta, so not everything works right here. You have paragon calculator here also, and gear simulation and skill tree calculator, but as I said, it's not working perfectly yet. d4planner.io is also pretty nice, but I think it needs a little bit more work from the developers, at least when it comes to paragon planning. But it has a skill tree calculator, and you also can choose your legendaries here. You can also share your builds with others and save them. On Wowhead you can find some Diablo 4 guides, but when it comes to tools, right now it only has skill tree calculator and nothing else besides that. Diablo 4 has just released and there's already no shortage of interactive maps of its world on the internet. I have found 3 interactive maps on the internet and pretty much every one of them is really good. Each one of them has filters that you can turn on and off. You can zoom in on them to see more details or zoom out if you want to. They also have search engines that let you find anything you want, basically. You'll find these 3 maps on diablo4.interactivemap.app, diablo4.purediablo.com, and mapgenie.io. What's important, there's also a mobile version of MapGenie's Diablo 4 interactive map, and it has a version both for Android and for iOS. As a side note, I do not recommend you to download anything with Diablo 4 names in it from Google Play Store. That's because bad actors love to use popular things' names and spread malware. If you think that Diablo 4 related app can be nice, do this. You should check if there are any opinions about this app and if the developer of this app has a good reputation. As you can see, this particular app has no opinions whatsoever, and when it comes to developer, he has only one other app on the store, and there's also no opinions about this app either, so they are pretty shady. I wouldn't download them. Another thing useful to you while playing Diablo may be internet databases that collect data on everything about Diablo 4 there is. Characters, classes, skills, equipment, world, and basically anything you want. It has list of every legendary aspects in the game, NPCs, and about game's lore. It's really great. Okay, now that we have all of those tools covered, I think I need to say to you that you should refrain from using all of those tools, at least until you finish the campaign. Why is that, you may be thinking? I am convinced that by reading every one of those skills descriptions and by assigning them all by yourself and by assigning them to create synergies with the gear you currently have, and by discovering the game's world all by yourself, you will have much better fun than by following any internet guide. That being said, of course, who am I to tell you how to play this game? I think that you should play Diablo 4 the way that you think will be the most fun to you. Thanks for watching, bye bye.